Hey guys, so I am finally here to do this hangout. I was supposed to do this sucker at 4 p.m., but I ended up, you know, sleep at 4 p.m. So I was getting some rest because I was so tired. I had stayed up and I was watching reruns of True Blood, and I was having so much fun at the same time checking the shit out of these demonic women online. So, guys, let me just explain something to you. There have been quite a few people online that have been attacking me in particular. Oh, here's my glasses. I was wondering where they were. And then, of course, they're bent. I gotta fix them. Hold on a second, guys. Let me fix my glasses real quick. Please don't break. Please just bend back into place. God dang it. Okay, cool. God, these glasses have been through hell, and they are so durable, guys. They are so durable. Okay. There are quite a bit of satanic witches on YouTube, and a lot of them are heavily, in my opinion, into child rape. They are also into pedophilia. And they're, in my opinion, some of them are even into child pornography. Okay. And I've been exposing them. And the way that they have been exposing themselves is through me. The way that they talk about me, the way that they talk about my family. You can pretty much tell who on YouTube is a satanic witch. They're very open with it. They don't hide it. And most of them have tried to say that they have some sort of association or lineage, or not lineage, or some kind of association with my mother. This is a red flag in my opinion, because a lot of pedophiles and weirdos and stuff, of course, they have some sort of connection. If you have a parent that is willing to sell you out into that. And I have noticed heavily the satanic witches that have been on YouTube. They, most of what they talk about is a front. Okay. But when it boils down to it, they hate women. Okay. They hate girls. And they want to harm women and children. Okay. Anybody that claims to be a witch right now, that is out in the open publicly doing anything to Terror Queen Jamila, I can promise you that they are into Satanism heavily. And I believe that my ex is into Satanism. Right? I believe that he's a Satanist. I don't believe any of these low-level human beings are Satan themselves, because they would love to be so repugnant that you actually suspect that they're Satan, but they're not Satan. Satan can't have babies. Okay, Satan is just a concept. Satan cannot have babies with human women. Okay, that was only in the movies. So what they do is they get these men to act very satanic. These men are more willing to do this stuff because they are probably drug addicts. I'm going to be honest with you. I wish that the FBI would go and check these people's computers, because ain't no telling what kind of nude photos that they have. There are some people that are so sick that they would actually stoop that low as to release. I believe truly in my heart that a lot of these satanic people that are on YouTube, it's almost like a community, and they want to kick me totally out of the community because I'm not into that shit at all. Okay. and I don't need to be into it. I don't have to be down with your group in order to make it on YouTube, and neither does my family. But I do believe that there is a kink in my chain. There is. There's a blip in the security, you know, and I believe that there's somebody on here that has some sort of connection with my ex, because my ex is sick, as you notice. They were all associated, and let me just explain to you, like, none of these people's lives are going to end up good. Just to let you know that, okay? None of these people are going to end up with good things happening for them, okay? Except for the innocent, which is my children and other people's children. So I can assure you that these dirty birds, they'll throw them in jail just like the filthy rats that they are. No one cares about them. They're not important. They're not with the elite at all. There's no elitists or anything. Now, I do know that there are certain groups that will recruit. Okay, there's certain elite groups that will recruit certain people. They won't ever do anything to my children. Okay, now I do believe that these people, I believe in my heart that my ex has raped his daughters. And I believe that one or more of these people online have knowledge of it. I think it just goes to show the repugnancy, okay, of the black man. I'm so disappointed in black men. I'm disappointed in black women. I'm disappointed in the fact that these people are very perverted. And the reason why they're very perverted is because some of them have never displayed these behaviors before, but they merely got into it as a result of what happened. So for some reason, a lot of these people, they become very demonic. Very demonic. And I've seen them do it. And they think, this is what they think, this is what they would like to believe. They would like to blame it all on the mother that innocently thought that she could trust the father with the children. So instead of him taking any responsibility, they'll say it's your fault. And I had no idea that he was perverted this way. I had no idea he was sick. Okay, I didn't. And I'm not going to ruin my life going back to Kansas City and murdering him, because that's the first thing that I think of, is that I just want to go and kill him. You already know it. Somebody doing stuff like that to your kid, you want them to die. You do. And he'll suffer a very, very, very painful death. Okay, I can assure him. He'll suffer very painfully. And I can definitely see him. I already know how he's going to die. He's going to have a stroke. He's going to lose mobility. He's not going to be able to breathe on his own. He's going to lay in a nursing home and die alone, is what's going to happen to my ex. I already know that's what Spirit told me. As far as the other people online that were willing to participate, okay, you're going to have a lot of fucked up things happen to you and your family. Those are facts. I know that you're throwing daggers at me. I know you're angry at me. But see, the problem is that you were corrupt before any of this happened. You were this way before any of this happened. The only difference is that somebody was able to talk you in to becoming involved in something like this. Okay? And so this is what I want to say. If you want to be saved, you need to repent for what you've done, and then maybe even report some of this stuff instead of living in your vow of secrecy. Okay? Because I know for a fact that some of these people have had somewhat of some access to certain things about my daughters. I don't even want to fucking know. I just want you people to go away for good. I want their father to go away for good. That's not even a father. That's a parasite. Okay, that's a demon. I want him to go away for good. And I want all of you people to cease to exist from our lives. Okay? And I don't know why you're on YouTube. I don't know why you even, like, literally you're showing your face on YouTube just shows how fucking pathetic you are. Okay? And how stupid you are. Trust me, I'll find you. I am one of those mothers. I'm not corrupt, hon. I don't do freaky shit or weird shit to my kids, okay? And I would never ever let a man do that shit. So you basically barked up the wrong fucking tree. And look, let me explain something to you. You may have gotten off at some point, but honey, I swear to you, you're gonna suffer greatly for this little bit of pleasure that you got for perverting my family and participating with this perverted ass fucking man. Okay, that little bit of pleasure that you got from seeing this very, very sick, perverted version of a father. That's not a father. That's not a father. A father that would say that his daughter is a whore. That's not a father. Okay? Literally, I'm hoping that the spirits just literally just rip his soul out of his body and torment him forever, for an eternity, for doing that. So you guys got to experiencing the pain and the suffering that I've suffered. Okay? You guys have gotten to experience that, and you've loved it. You've loved every fucking minute of it, haven't you? But what you don't realize is that when the smoke clears, and when I get justice on your asses, then what are you gonna do? Okay? You'll be left to nothing. So look, let me tell you something about you satanic ass bitches coming on here talking shit about me. And then also trying to interfere in the lives of my children. I'm gonna get your ass. You understand that? Please understand that. Listen, even if you kill me, that makes it even worse. That means that my spirit will that means, you know, when you kill a witch, you make her more powerful. You do. So you can't kill me. Okay? I'm just letting you know that, because I'll come back. Okay? You know, I realize how corrupt this world is. Okay? And I realized that you people were going to come for me and my kids no matter what. I should have kept them all with me at all times, because I could feel that energy rushing in. Like all of that negative energy. And you know what? It was so negative that I wasn't used to it. I couldn't handle it. So the children ended up in the hands of my mother, who was another pedophile. My mom's a pedophile, okay? In case you guys didn't know, my mother's a sicko. My mother is an incestuous pedophile. Okay? So that, you know, that happened with that. And I didn't figure that out until, you know, because like literally you would never think this about your own family. And, you know, my daughters were the result of breeding. Okay, my ex was never in love with me. In fact, he's gay. This man is gay. Okay? Gayer than all outdoors. Not a real man. Okay? And, you know, literally, well, you know what, I'll say this, he's a drug addict before he's gay. Okay? Let me explain something to you. All of you satanic witches on YouTube, you need to get the fuck away from my family. Okay? Because you know what? The shit that I'm going to do to you, it's worse than what Satan will ever do to you. I realize the fact that you are practicing Satanism proves that you're fucked up anyway. Okay? But please believe that, you know, there's always suffering for you. So if you keep coming from my family, my spirits are coming for your family members. And you know it. This is what's been happening. This is what's been in my spirit. And you know what? I have been very, very, almost like God in the Bible. I've sat here and I've allowed you to deconstruct and to just really drive a wedge in my family for the past year. Okay? I've allowed you to do that. And now it's moaning time, okay? I am taking every single, like, you have no idea, like, you do not want to participate in this anymore, okay? Because I swear to you, my spirits is taking your family members. And I already know that. My spirits is attacking your children. That's why, and you come on here and you try to pretend, you try to pretend like this shit ain't bothering you, but I promise you it's going to continue to get worse and fucking worse. Do you understand me? The heart of a mother is stronger than you could ever fucking imagine. Okay? So if you are a satanic witch and you do, and personally, I think that you're fucking pathetic. But you know what? People shop online. People shop online for people to destroy, just like they shop online for people. You know, and that's what you did. You did a little bit of internet shopping and you found me. And you figured, oh, well, she's a single mom. I can do what I want to do with these people and I can sit up here. But see, you don't realize that I'll fuck you up. Okay? And you really don't want, listen, I know that there was all these weird plans to do something to the kids. But see, that's when I'll show up at your house. Okay, that's when I'll literally become Uma Thurman. I'll have all sorts of stops to make. I'll go to Florida, to Alabama, to California. I'll just go all over this motherfucker wreaking havoc on people that I need to get revenge on. So you don't want to fuck with me like that because it would not be worth it. I am not the type. You realize that I'm not the type of person to take things laying down. You do realize that if I don't get my way, I will start to fucking do things. Okay, to you. I'm not gonna be a fucking retard like your mama did and did shit to you. I'm gonna come after you. I'm not gonna do anything to my kids. You people are fucking pathetic. Okay, your mother did that to you because your mother was a satanic bitch also. Trust and believe outcome. So you don't want anything to happen. You don't want anything bad to happen to my kids. You don't. Because if something bad happens to my kids, then something bad is gonna have to happen to you and yours. You don't want that to happen, okay? So this is what I want to tell you. You need to fucking switch the focus off of my family because I'm not to be fucked with. You already know that. You bitches already know that you've been losing so much fucking with me, okay? So I don't give a fuck if somebody, you know, like literally, I don't care what you did. That shit is over, man. You need to quit focusing on my family, okay? Quit focusing on my children because you don't want me to come after yours. Okay? This is not a fucking joke or a game. It's an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Okay? And those are my children. Okay? I'm not like most parents. I'm not going to decide, oh, I don't want to be parents to these children because it's too hard. Or, oh, I feel lonely and I just want to have friends and I'll just give these to, no. I'm not going to give up my children for your sake or for your graces. I'm not like that. I'd rather die. Okay? You might as well just chop my fucking head off. You might as well just kill me. Okay, before you can ever expect for me to give up my children for anybody or anything. So that's one thing you gotta fucking realize about me, that I ain't that bitch to fuck with. Okay? A lot of these witches online has been exposing themselves. Okay? And they're going down. And it ain't a goddamn thing they can do about it. Okay? This is a spiritual war that I have more than enough energy. More than enough energy to deal with. You realize that, don't you? Okay? So a lot of you are sitting over there looking stupid as fuck because you gotta reap what you sowed. If you did anything to my family to lead up to a lot of this shit that's been happening, if you did work on my family, you know that karma's gonna have to come back to you. That's all it is to it. You should have never got involved. You shouldn't have never got involved. And all of you people, a lot of you witches on YouTube, you've exposed yourselves. Okay, you have. If you're associated with certain people, you've exposed yourselves. Okay, and this latest attack that you guys did, you didn't expect for me to survive that one, did you? You didn't. You didn't expect for me to survive it. You didn't expect for nobody to survive it. So you're scared shitless. You're like, what the fuck? Honey, let me tell you something. You need to take your satanic asses and get the fuck away from me and mine. Okay? And matter of fact, you need to quit worshiping Satan, because Satan is a liar, you stupid ass. Satan ain't gonna fucking tell you the truth. That's one of the guys that, look, Satan is one of the most cunning deities out there. This motherfucker works for God. Did you not know that Satan works for God? In so many words, Satan does all of God's dirty work. Okay? Satan actually is indoctrinated with God. So when you think about it, and it's not necessarily just the Bible, but when you think about where all of the bad spirits and souls have to go, when you think about the deity that overrides that, when you become that corrupt individual enough to do the fucking shit that you do to innocent family and children, you do realize that Satan will work with you, but at the same time, this motherfucker can't stand you. Satan don't like you. He, she doesn't. We don't know if it's a he or a she. But Satan don't like you or respect you. You know why? Because you're willing to give up your soul for something that ain't even fucking worth it. Satan don't give a fuck about you. So if you are a satanic witch, you can tell that you obviously made bad decisions in what you were supposed to be doing, right? Okay. Can you get it back? Possibly. Why would you want it back? I don't know. Because you know what? I think that when a lot of you wake up, because you're waking up, you're waking up to a lot of the error of your ways. FBI probably gonna be showing up at your house to look at your fucking computers to see if you got any pornographic pictures of little children in your computers. And a lot of you do. Okay, and to that person, RLI, they set your ass up. Whoever took that screenshot, like literally, we know you're a pedophile. Okay, we know that you people are a pedophile ring. In particular, for some reason, you like special needs children too. People are fucking sick. And literally, like, you do realize that you met your maker when you fucked with me. Am I right? You do realize that you fucked up. You're not gonna ever be able to harm my family or anybody in my family. If anything, I'm gonna harm you. I'm gonna bring you to justice. And you've been exposed. You've exposed yourselves for who you are. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're doing on YouTube. Did you run out of children in your neighborhood? That's what it is. People, and you don't want to do all this shit to the local people in your town. So you go around the internet and you look for people, and you looked at my family and you honestly thought you was going to get some shit off. The people in my family know my power. My ex knows my power. My ex ain't fucking with me like that, not to that extent. However, let me explain something to you, okay? Nothing else is gonna happen. You get nothing. If anything, I'm sitting here and I am looking at you and the things that you are doing, and your family members are going to start to be afflicted by this, okay? And I've given you plenty of space and opportunity to leave us the fuck alone. And what have you done? You've consistently chased us around the internet, okay? And you're not just internet stalkers. You're not. You've got something personal. You got a personal vendetta against us, okay? I know that. And I'm just going to let the chips fall where they may. Okay, I'm going to let the chips fall where they may. And I know that you've been coming online daily. You've been doing that daily. And the reason why you've been doing that daily is because it's either guilt, things are happening to you that are beyond your fucking control, and you're tired of it. So if you decide to be tired, if you didn't have like an end game or an agenda, then just let the shit go. We all move on. But see, the problem is that you're going to have to make up for the past year or two. You're going to have to pay that shit back. You going to have to pay that shit back. All of the damage that's been done to my daughters, all of the damage that was done to my son, you're going to have to pay all that back. And you know what? I'm going to start talking to parents about getting their kids' souls and spirits back, because you know what? Actually, that's something that I'll just talk to people in private. I'm not going to go public with that as far as like soul transference. Okay? But literally, if you have children, you obviously did not love your children if you were coming after me. And it's not that I'm not good with children. It's not that I don't want to love your children. It's not that I don't want to care about your children. But the problem is that the demonic shit that you've been sending over here to me and my kid, it's got to go somewhere. It's got to go somewhere. And more than likely, it's going to go back to your kid. So why would you do that? Why would you conjure up this kind of hatred and then send that shit out and then not expect for it to come back to your kid? Why would you do that? And then you'll sit up here and say, oh, well, you're a horrible, evil, mean person because you sent this back to my kid. But why should my kid have to take it? Why should my family have to deal with it? No one told you to conjure that shit up, did they? But you decided to do that, didn't you? For what? To prove a fucking point? The only thing that you proved is how you can fuck yourself up. I promise you, a lot of you that have been up to no fucking good out in social media fucking with my family, I know for a fact that your family has been suffering. And a lot of you are black women. A lot of you have had problems. Okay, black women, whoever you are, you've been having problems with your family. You have been, especially the past like several months. This is why you continue to attack me, because you're angry at me because of the things that I think one of them had a child that was born with a deformity. This chick been doing so much evil that one of her cousins had a baby with trisomy. Okay, and she didn't think to stop her fucking evil satanic ways when it's starting to affect people in your bloodline and in your family, and then you continue to fuck with it. You continue to do that shit. That's a sign. That's a sign when people in your family start giving birth to deformed babies. Can't you see that that means that you are on the wrong path? And see, a lot of you are head of your families. A lot of you are high priestesses in your families. When you're doing that kind of dirty work, your whole family is going to be affected by it. So it doesn't surprise me that, you know, some of your children are coming out either deformed or dead because you're doing too much. You're doing too much evil to people that, first of all, no innocent child deserves that shit. Okay? So, you know, I just want to let you know that you expose yourself. We can see you, okay? You are not with no kind of fucking hierarchy. You ain't one. Look, you dealing with God. You dealing with the person that fucking invented your very. This is what I don't understand. You put stock into somebody that did not create you. The devil didn't fucking create you. God created everybody. God created the devil. You put all this goddamn stock and trust into somebody that didn't even have the fucking power to create you, to go up against somebody that did create you. Now, does that make any fucking sense to you? That don't make no fucking sense. I wouldn't have questioned God when God told you not to do it. You should have fucking listened. And now you want to come back to me and say that I'm evil and I'm satanic? Really? After I told you to stop doing evil to my family? Everything that you created for yourself. You understand me? Okay, the day that you actually took to your altar, because I can tell that somebody hexed me and my family. You did. You hexed me and my daughters, and now you and your daughters are hexed. Do you understand me? And it's going to go so much worse than that. Okay, now God don't believe in, not allowing the punishment to fit the crime. The punishment is definitely going to fit the fucking crime. Especially the shit that y'all did to Jacob. You gonna have to account for that. You gonna have to pay for that shit. Just to prove what point? What were you proving? You wasn't proving shit. Okay? My son is fine. He's got his little energy back in him and he's good. He's doing good. He's recovering from all of your demonic attacks against a baby. So what do you think you're going to do? You think you're going to go the rest of your life doing this? You think you're going to last that long? God will destroy you for me. You know why? Because I'm righteous. Okay? And I don't see how you could ever think that you would get away with that shit. Like, literally, it's like I'm just waiting on the ball to drop on you. And it literally already has. And that's why you're, doing all this stuff and you're going through all this stuff. That's not going to make it better. Fighting back is not going to make it better. It's not. The more you fight and the more you resist it, the worse that it fucking gets for you. I'm going to be good. You understand what I'm saying? I've done my part. I've done what I'm supposed to do. Okay? And, this whole obsession with keeping my children separated from me and shit, you had no right to do that shit. You had no right contacting people, nosying around in other people's fucking business. And I think God is going to hit you where it hurts. I think God is literally going to hit you where it hurts. Literally. You do understand that. Like, I don't understand why you thought you would get away with it. That's what I don't understand, why you thought that. You obviously were not thinking, okay? So, and then the fact that you're a whole coven, that's what makes it worse, because I'm in actual solitary, okay? I've been fighting you guys by myself. All of the death wishes. Okay, I saw you in the chat room wishing death on me and all this shit. Bitch, you can't kill me. You're going to kill yourself. That's who's going to die. I saw you. You look half dead already. And you're in a chat room threatening me and shit. Trust me. Let me tell you something. You need to really, really, really be concerned about your families. I know for a fact that quite a few of you have children at home in your custody. If you care about those kids, if you care about their well-being, you will stop attacking people and being demonic, because all that shit is going to do. I don't have to do anything to your kid. I wouldn't dream of doing anything to somebody's kid. But Spirit wants me to let you know that you're doing all this evil demonic shit to kids. It is in fact affecting your kids. Of course it is. Why wouldn't, if you're chasing after and attacking a mother, why wouldn't that mother ask for your children to suffer? Because otherwise her children, so you can't expect any different. I'm not gonna, surely you don't think that I'm gonna sacrifice my kids for yours. No, I'm gonna sacrifice, I am going to look out for the kids that came out of my ass, not your kids. I mean, I don't understand. So of course I'm going to tell God, I'm going to ask God to take an eye for an eye and a tooth for a fucking tooth. That's just all it is to it. And you've been very lucky. You've been very, very lucky that nothing has happened to that child and nothing has happened to those children in Kansas City, Missouri. You've been so lucky. Okay, because I know how this thing works. Okay, my daughter was hit by a car. And I think a couple of days later, some of the people responsible for it almost died in a car accident. So my spirits work very, very fast. They do. They work fast. Okay? So please understand, the reason why you having bad luck right now, the reason why you going through this shit is because you keep fucking with me. Okay? And it's just the reality of it. And it's going to get worse for you. Like, it's going to be so much worse that you couldn't even fucking possibly imagine how much fucking worse it can be. Okay? If you keep fucking with us. And see, this is the whole thing. I never bothered your family. Why would you think that you could ever just get out in social media and just pick somebody to pick on? And why did you think it could be me? What made you think that? What made you think you would ever get away with any of this? So even as you sit there and you suffer today, you're suffering bad. Okay, some of you are so miserable that, that you can't even function. This is what doing that kind of black magic does to you. If you were studying under me, I wouldn't have suggested it. And you can't blame it on me. You do black magic, and especially against people that don't deserve it. Hey, I can come on here and do black magic all goddamn day and night against somebody that's harmed me. Okay, if you've done any harm to my family, especially if you've been running around here calling CPS and shit and doing stupid shit, I got every right to fucking hex you. All of your negative energy goes back as a hex any fucking way. But I have every right to hex you and say, hey, you know, this person needs to get some kind of illness. This person needs to go through something, you know, so that they'll leave me the fuck alone. And I know you're going through changes. You would not be online every single day if you were not suffering. Repent and cleanse yourself. That's the only thing you can do. Stop trying to send shit over here. It's not going to ever work. In fact, I'm getting ready to sage my house right now. Okay? And, you know, literally, instead of running and hiding from that bad energy, you have got to learn how to deal with it. But see, some of you guys have fates. Some of you guys have certain fates to where you're going to die of a heart attack or some kind of stroke or something. And, you know, that's something that you can't send out to other people. It's almost like, and I've seen the angel of death around a couple of you. I've seen the angel of death. I can see angels, and I can see them, like, even when you come on camera for a couple of minutes, you can see that shadow of that angel of death around you. You can see it. I saw it in one of your videos. Okay, so, you know, and everybody knows what you're going through. You're making, you know, you're consistently attacking people and shit, and people, you know, are telling you to go away, leave people alone. And then when you turn on your camera, you can obviously see death around you. You can see darkness around you. And I realize that you're trying to blot out your background, but you can still see all of that stuff. You can still see all those ravens just kind of swarming around you. Okay? So real people with real gift of sight can see that. Wow, what we have here. Hello, beautiful. I'll protect you, vanilla and caramel. That's cute. Vanilla and caramel. Yeah, man, that's just the way that it is. You know what time is it? Oh my God, I still have time to order me some dessert. I want to order me some dessert, guys, and maybe order me a pizza and some dessert or something. So I'm gonna go. Thank you for coming out to support. I'm just telling you, man, look, and you know what, you need to really go and see somebody. But see, nobody can protect you from death. Nobody can protect you from death. When you have the angel of death coming after you, you can't send your angel of death to people. You have a destiny. As sad as it is, I have a cousin that was severely obese, and she actually died. She passed away at in her 30s. If that's your destiny, then that's your destiny. You can't send that shit to other people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this person has been trying to do. Jamila, am I pregnant? Hell no. Why you say that? Do I look pregnant? Teletubby Jamila. Oh. No, I've just gained a little bit of weight, and that's okay because I still look good. I'm still in a size like 7 or 8. I still wear the same little tiny jeans that I wore before. Yeah, like it was just fate. It was just destiny that it happened, man. She had been morbidly obese her whole life, and you know, unfortunately, that's just what happens. You know, witchcraft can't save you from that. Okay, and trying to transfer, you can't transfer your fate. You can't transfer your bad energy to people. Just can't do it. Okay, so anyway, just wanted to come and say that to you guys, and to let you know that, you know, I realize, you know what, this is what's sad is that, you know, I've noticed that people, you know, people that are sick, that have a negative attitude, you have a very negative attitude towards life. Okay, if you're sick and you have some kind of health challenge, then you should appreciate life every day even more. Okay, you should have, and I know exactly who it is. I'm not blaming it on anybody else. Okay, any other witches, because there's a lot of witches that have health problems and they don't do this kind of stuff. Okay, I see you. I know who you are. Okay, very, very good people. I'm talking about this person in particular that keeps trying to send her bad energy to people. Okay, and will try to do it any kind of way that she can. And I just want to let you know that, and it's so weird because, like, if I were to go and take a screenshot, you would probably flag my shit. Same thing that I did with Raven. You know what I'm saying? When she was on there growling and stuff, when she said, you know, she was really on there growling and shit. I saw in your last video, you could see its wings. You could see almost an imprint of it showing up in the reflection of your skin. You could see it. It was sitting right on your chest. I could see it sitting right on your chest. You don't see it. You don't see it because you're not a seer. The people that are watching your shit, some of them can see it. Go back and look at that latest hangout. Y'all know who I'm talking about. You can see the angel of death sitting right on that girl's chest. I don't know what the fuck you did. Maybe it was something you did in this lifetime, or maybe it was something that you did in the previous life. God is going to make sure you're severely punished for it. Whatever the fuck it is that you did. Nice to meet you. You're intelligent and knowledgeable. I'll hit the bell to be notified of your streams. Wow. Oh, okay. That's cool. Oh, Lord, you look kind of scary. Anyway, thank you for a thumbs up in the hangout and everything. If you are a satanic witch, stay in your lane. Stop thinking that you can just pick on people. Like, literally have some fucking backbone. If you have chosen a certain witch style, then deal with it. It's nobody else's problem or fault that you decided to work with a deity that is weaker than God. Okay, whenever you get through, Satan will never be as powerful as God. Are you like literally, this is what I want to tell you. Satan literally plays around on the land that God brings into fruition every single day. Satan is playing on God's playground. Okay? There's no other way past that. Like, literally, like when the sun comes up, you know, Satan can see because of God. Satan has the same thing. Satan is an angel. He's a fallen angel. He's not God. I mean, I don't think that you guys understand that nothing will ever be as powerful as God. Nothing. I don't know what to tell you. Like, and I'll never join your club. You think I want to join a group of people that rapes babies and eats poop? That's like literally, I mean, I wouldn't want to rape no baby or eat no poop ever. But that's literally so beneath me. Like literally, I wouldn't even, I've never even had a desire to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather work hard all my life. And you know what God told me? God said, you've worked really hard your whole life. You don't have to, you know, pretty soon you won't have to work this hard. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I wouldn't even know how it feels to not work hard. I know that if I didn't have to work so much, I would probably work more so on my house. You know what I'm saying? I would work on, you know, doing certain things around the house. I need to do some painting. I need to, you know, get plants hung up and stuff. So I would put my focus on that. But, you know, literally, I mean, a lot of you are not understanding that. A lot of you are not understanding that you're, you know, the things that you're doing, if you're not a satanic witch, okay, the things that you're doing, they match Satanism. Okay, a lot of the people that are on here, you're doing exactly what Satanists do. And you're talking exactly the way Satanists do. Satanists are not as powerful as God. Didn't you hear about Anton LaVey? Didn't you hear what happened to him when he died? Nobody was lying about that shit. They were telling the fucking truth. They were telling the fucking truth about how he died and about the things that he said before he died, because there were people that were there in his last moments. He did not go to a place where he wanted to go. Okay, and ain't no telling what the hell he saw. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to relive that experience with him. But I can promise you that you're literally barking up the wrong tree. You shouldn't deal with that. Yeah, he said, oh, what have I done? Yeah. So, I don't care about whoever that was trolling me. I don't care. I don't know. At the end of the day, hey, listen, I practice witchcraft, but at the end of the day, I am still one of God's children. I don't know why you people try to make it look like all witches are satanic. You know what I'm saying? All witches ain't satanic. There are actual Christian witches out there. Okay, I'm not Christian. I'm not what you would consider to be a Christian witch. My spirit resonates a lot more older than Christianity, because I know how that works or whatever. Do I have Christ consciousness? Do I have God consciousness? Of course I do. Of course I do. I have the spirit of discernment. I'm not going to do the things that you guys do, which is, rape children, a lot of the child pornography. Those things, a lot of the pedophilia in Hollywood, those things are in fact associated with demonic and satanic power. Okay, being a witch and manipulating energy and praying for certain things through deities, that is not satanic. But when you are going around attacking children, okay, that is very satanic. When you're going around lying, bearing false witness, repeating things, you are in fact satanic and you don't even know it. Some of y'all don't even know it. You don't have that discernment. Okay, if somebody were to show you a video of yourself, if you survive it, if they show you a video of yourself several years from now when all of this is over, because it is going to end, okay? In fact, Spirit told me by March, and I think they done hurried up and did it, because I don't feel any of you guys is in negative energy anymore. I don't feel any of it. I don't feel any of the psychic attacks anymore. So I think Spirit really took that away from me, especially Archangel Raphael began to really, really, really touch me a lot just recently. That's why I put up the Archangel Raphael readings on the channel. You said that, who was that trolling you? Probably Ragu Queen. Yeah, I don't know what that chick's problem is. I think she's miserable. I think she definitely abuses her children. Okay, I think that she abuses her daughter. I think her daughter is probably, if I was her daughter, I would not deal with her. You can tell, just red flag, her behavior is indicative of a person that is possessed by something, because oftentimes, women like her, the more bitter that they become, because see, whenever I was taking in that negative energy, I wasn't taking in the bitterness that comes with it. And that is probably because I'm blessed and highly favored. Okay, I don't have that problem. I know how to discern. I know how to discern my own energy from other people's. Okay, I gotta go, y'all, because I gotta order some stuff. I'm hungry. I want me a cookie. I want some cookies and milk. And I didn't get to the store today. So, I don't know. I'm going to sit here and enjoy the rest of my evening. Yeah. But what are they jealous of? Like, literally, like it's been this way for they do realize that I've always had good things happen for me even before I met them. Like, my whole life has been good. When I gave birth to my children, it's been good. But see, here's the thing, though. I believe that somehow they have been sort of doing work on my children and doing shit. And I promise you, Spirits is telling me that you got a lot of answering to God to do for that. Okay. And, I don't know if they or talking to my ex, or if they're doing something. But see, I'm like literally, I'm more powerful than my ex. Okay, my ex and my mother and all those people that you call yourself talking to, and all of those people, you know, the reason why, you know, the reason why they conform to what you did is probably because they're afraid of you. But see, I'm not afraid of you. I'll fuck your ass up. And at the same time, I heard Tina talking about my mother. My mother has very powerful spirits, just to let you know. Okay, so I think that I think that literally I'm the only person that can talk bad about Dirty Churty, because Dirty Churty got some hellified spirits over there around her, okay? So you can try to turn on her and get to attacking her, which I doubt it very soon. But I did hear her on there calling my mother a whore. And so now all of a sudden she's calling my mother a whore or whatever. And so, you know, just to let you know, that lady has really powerful spirits. You know, and like literally, I'm the only one that can cuss her out. Like, I'm the only one that can, because that's my mother. Like literally, like, you don't have the placement to do that. Yeah. She said, Ragu said you needed an exorcism. I do exorcisms every single day. I cleanse my house every single day. I do exorcisms on other people. I can promise you that it's Ragu Queen that needs an exorcism. Okay, my whole house is a temple. There's no demons over here. Okay, there's no demon inside of me either. Bitches like her would like to demonize women like me because she's jealous. But you can clearly see the person that literally looks like a man. Go look at her and then look at me. Go look at the hangout that she just did. She looks like a man. A male demon has taken over that woman's body. And she probably wants a free exorcism because she's poor. I'm not coming on here and reciting any more exorcism incantations anymore. I said I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. Well, not made. I still make. It's not past tense. Yeah. I'm going to continue to make money with my tarot business. But I hear what you're saying. You know, sometimes people just have a fate or a destiny to do what they're doing, and this is what I was meant to do. Okay, I've tried to work several, like I've had jobs, working regular jobs. I've actually even been to medical school. Okay, and this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm a natural healer. Okay, and so is my daughter. So is my daughter. Both of my daughters are healers. Okay, and you know, it's just the way that it is, you know, and you can tell that people are very jealous of that because obviously, so yeah, I am a psychic medium, but spirits can't, you know, yeah, they do envy me for that. Thank you for pointing that out, because I did notice that as soon as I started talking about healing people, they began to fucking go nuts. You know, ask God. Ask God. Angie has low self-esteem. She knows that nobody is ever going to send her $300 for a healing spell or a healing ritual. So that's why she's jealous. Because Angie couldn't even come on here and get $20 out of people. Okay, she ended up begging money from me. This is the reason why I quit messing around with Angie, is because last year, and I did mention it, I didn't mention her name, I didn't call her name out, but I did mention it, and I was like, look, I ain't dealing with nobody on here offering $20 for 1 hour reading. So she tried to do that. She tried to dangerously undercut everybody else out here. She tried to undercut everybody, and she still didn't make no money. She tried to sell her readings for $20 for an hour, and I got pissed because she was trying to hang out in my chat room. I don't deal with nobody that dangerously undercuts everybody. Okay, you're a problem. So she has low self-esteem. She would never have the confidence to come out here and tell people that her spell work costs $300. She's the type of person that would say, oh, I'll do it for $50, but you get what you pay for, don't you? Because, look, don't trust either one of them. I'm just being honest with you. Now, I don't know much about what Tina does. I think Tina does dark magic for people. But to be honest with you, the way a lot of practitioners feel about that is a lot of people that ask for work for that kind of work, they kind of deserve to get got anyway. So that's probably what she's doing. That's why Tina will tell you, you know, there's nothing too dark that I won't do. So she's not actually doing the work. She's not. She's just taking your money. Okay? But I'll tell you that Angie, she doesn't have the confidence to come out and ask people for that amount of money. She doesn't. Okay? So the reason why I do is because, and my prices are set by my spirits. The reason why I do have that confidence is because I believe in what I do. It's not fake. It's not a fraud. Go look at the testimonies on my website. I am the real thing. Okay? But see, when you don't believe in yourself, and see, this woman doesn't believe in herself. So she's been kind of sitting back in the cut, fuming with anger, seething with hatred for me this whole time, you know, and that's all on her, you know. So who has the demon in them? She said I had a demon in me. Girl, bye. We can all tell by looking at that mug you got that you're definitely the one with the demons, okay? And people like her are always trying to come at you from the dark. Honey, let me tell you something. There are a lot of seers that are watching me. Now, I will tell you that there are times when I may fall under possession sometimes. Yes, there are times when, you know, I do have some pretty nasty spirits in me, and that's because you're pissing me off. Like, literally, if you fuck with my kids, I will turn full-fledged demonic on you. That, like, literally, that is to be expected. Those are called helpful spirits. Okay, if it were not for those spirits, my children would not still be alive. Do you understand me? My child would not be, you know, having the advances and healing the way that he is, because I would just sit back and just be like, oh, love and light. No, you fucking with my children, I will strike back against you. So if that's her so-called, you know, evidence of me being demonic, me sticking up for myself, I guess. Okay, because empaths and incarnated angels, we're not here to take abuse from anybody. Okay, the only reason why that woman is confused is because she's like, she claims to be an empath, right? But I can only imagine the satanic abuse that she takes because she knows that she's a piece of crap. I know this woman behind closed doors. Okay, I've never met her in person, but I can promise you the way that she treats others, and the way that she allows other people to treat her, and the way that she allows people to treat her children. Okay, so yeah, that's just all it is to it. And anyway, so I'm not demonic. I'm actually very, very angelic, to be honest with you. Yeah, I can show you guys the screenshot. She didn't beg me for no money, but she did ask me to borrow money. Okay, so a person that has asked you to borrow money from you, you know, they can't, like, and evidently she must need her light bill paid or some shit like that. I don't know. My light bill is paid. My light bill is paid. My bills are paid every month. Okay, so I don't know what to tell her. Okay, I don't know what to tell her. And anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm getting ready to order my stuff. I gotta go. All right. Love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. I am exposing. You know what? I don't even have to expose you. We're going to sit back and allow you to expose yourselves. To be honest with you, I'm showing you mercy and compassion. When I come on here and I respond to you at all, I am actually showing you mercy and compassion. And for me, that is gone. Okay, I don't have time for that, man. I have a family to worry about. I have children to worry about. I have clients to worry about. I can't sit and run around here and continue to babysit you women. Okay, you have your own set of of people that are going to come and help you or whatever, and it has nothing to do with me. I'm not going to show you any more mercy, compassion, and I for damn sure am not supposed to heal people for free. I'm sorry. That's just no. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Okay, especially people that attack me. I'm not going to deal with people that attack me. If you need help and you don't know how to ask for it, then what are we supposed to do? And see, my time is money. Spirits do not want me to do any work for free. They don't want me doing nothing for free. Not no free readings. In fact, right now I can see 33. Now I see 43. Those are money numbers. I am not, because money, see, the way that we used to work was barter and trade. Okay, you're either gonna, if I'm gonna do work for you, you're either gonna buy me a car, you might, send me money, for my groceries or something, or maybe send me some kind of gift card. I am not supposed to do nothing for free, okay, because money is the way that we exchange currency. My energy is worth money. So that's the way that we do it, instead of doing it the way we used to, where people would come and bring gifts for your family. People would come and bring, potlucks and stuff if you did something nice for them. No, we're exchanging money for these services now. So I'm sorry. Okay, can't do it. So anyway, I'll see you guys later. Ooh, my hand is itching. Hold on. My hand started itching as soon as I said that. I'll see you guys later, and watch the satanic witches expose themselves. Okay, over and over again, because I promise you that they're liars. And they're also very obsessed with the fact that I can't get rid of her. Why can't we get rid of her? Well, you can get rid of me. Yeah, just quit watching. Simple. Stop watching me. That's all you got to do to get rid of me, is to just stop watching me. That's all I got to do, is to get rid of old girl. But see, for some reason they put her in the suggested videos because they want me to pay attention to her. Whenever my spirits start bringing you to my attention, you better watch the fuck out. Okay, because and the work has already been done, and really there's no need to go back and forth about it. Okay, so anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Namaste.